here we are. We're back in the material plane. That Nautilus ship has crashed. And we're on the beach. Two gold. Might as well. Where exactly we are, who knows? But at least we're out of hell.
Must have been fishing when these monsters came. Bad luck.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a bit of a hoarder. And we got a little shanty to the bitch queen, which is, shoot, I forgot the deity's actual name. And we got a letter. What letter was this guy holding? I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again. And keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but it's so staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they are always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking I said overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Well, he didn't make it. I imagine Anna didn't either. Poor sad love story. Oh well. Not much of our concern right now. We don't know him. I mean, it's sad, but hey, can't do anything to help.
Blessed Mother, smite the obstacles in my path.
There's one of our companions that can tag along with us. Oh, and we don't really have alignment in this game, which I'm totally fine with.
Bloody doors!
It gives us a little less constraint on what we can choose for our dialogue and what we do. So it's a little bit more free-ranged. But for my character, Eddeth is... what would she be?
They can't hold forever.
I imagine she's more of a chaotic neutral or a chaotic good. Yeah, I think that would be normally her alignment.
Blasted door, What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. It's you. You're the one who tried to free me on the ship. At least, you made the effort.
Suddenly, you see what she sees, feel what she feels. Confusion, resolve, and a hint of gratitude.
Ah! Did you feel that? You've got the same thing I do, in your head.
That mind swap, I experienced it before on the ship. You felt it too?
The same. It must be that tadpole they put in our eyes. I assume that's what caused our minds to cross. These things are going to consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers. You and I need a healer. Finding one won't be easy in this wilderness. We'll need supplies. I'm hoping something of use might be behind this door, but I've barely made a dent in it so far.
Yeah, I quickly, while that dialogue was going, because I've heard it before, I did quickly look on my actual character on D&D Beyond. Yeah, I have her as chaotic neutral. So I'll try to play that as best as I can. Anyway. Looks like you need a hand. I doubt this is the only entrance. You could look elsewhere. That's probably going to be my pick. What you're making is a racket. That noise is bound to attract attention. Let's go.
I was thinking the same thing. Around the top of this cliff, perhaps. Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way.
It'll be nice to have another hand in the fight. Handle yourself just fine. Oh. Actually, should be a little bit more concerned with that. Yeah. Do you know if anyone else survived the crash? There were lots of people in those pods.
No, unless you count these monsters. You're the friendliest face so far.
Yeah, she can be concerned with people sometimes, I feel. My character. From what I can see, looks like you handle yourself just fine.
For now. But I'd rather get out of here than keep testing my mettle against these things.
Alliances have been made on less. I could use your help.
Or just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart.
I had to use that option because the other option she would have split. And I guess I could have found her in the Druid camp, or the Druid Grove. But I do want another companion with me at the moment. Don't want to fight the next battle by myself. So, I'm Eddeth. Let's make haste. Or, actually, no. We're going to ask a few things first. How did you... Nah, she wouldn't ask that. Let's pool our knowledge. What do you know about the tadpole? That's more important.
Very little. Supposedly, those monsters breed by planting their tadpoles in people's heads. Over time, the infected victim turns into a mind flayer. I don't remember how long it takes, but we should hurry.
You know, I think I'd rather take my chances without you. Nope. I'm Eddeth. We better get moving.
Lead the way.
There we go. Now we have the equal amount of experience. Let's go over here and make sure yeah, we've already activated. The waypoint is definitely activated. We're going to have areas like this we can use as waypoints.
More of those wretched things.
It's okay, they won't attack yet. Let's loot these bodies. There's 2 more over here, I remember. Oh, and a barrel. I didn't get that. Yeah, she's more of an explorer anyway, so this is kind of in character with her. Actually trying to explore everything this map has to offer. And it'll help you guys out too, if you already have this for early access and haven't played a lot, or you're planning on doing it. The early access is the price of a full game, but it also means that you won't have to pay later when it actually becomes full release. So basically it's essentially like a pre-order, especially if you already know you're going to be getting the game and you don't mind some of these bugs and only being able to play Act 1 for now. Of course, you don't have to get it if you don't want to, but I knew I was going to get this game anyway. This was very interesting. I wanted to play a game that actually had 5e rules. And while I haven't finished the other 2 Baldur's Gate games, I have played the original, and I've got like a third of the way through, I think, before this game actually came out. So I haven't finished the first one, and I haven't played the second one. second one is considered quite the classic. I've noted that when people talk about the first two Baldur's Gate games and saying they both have certain things, it tends to be things that are only in the second one, so they're really talking about the second one versus the first two. That's okay though. From what I've played of the first game, I do like it. It is a little tricky with the second edition rules. Anyway, we're gonna surprise these guys. Now I could shoot that, but I don't have any fire capabilities of actually blowing it up. Oh wait, I do. I gotta go right back down. I'm out of their field of vision anyway, so I should be safe to do this. I'm gonna dip my bow in the fire, and then I'm gonna shoot it. And let's go up here so we have advantage. Oh, there we go.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
I think I killed one completely. Yes, I did. Took a good chunk out of him, too. Or it. I don't think these things have a gender. She's still stealth, so I can do an extra attack here. Oh, I forgot to prepare her spells. That's okay. We're going to be leveling up soon anyway, I believe, after this fight, so... Let's do Sacred Flame. That can happen sometimes. Sometimes if you click and move it slightly, it comes off the hotbar, so... It's very easy to do. We can just go right back to spells. I took off Sacred Flame. Drag it back here. And there we go. Only 50 because they have pretty good dexterity, I believe. Oh, killed it. Nice. Sacred Flame is really bad for this game, unfortunately, at the beginning levels, because a lot of the enemies that we're fighting have good dexterity, and Sacred Flame is a dexterity saving throw, I believe. Yes, dexterity saving throw. Unfortunately, we're fighting things like goblins and other things with good dexterity, so that's unfortunate for this game. I get to go again because it really doesn't see us yet.
Intended.
Oh, nice. I'm actually landing these. Oh, it's not going to go through the fire. Nice. We can just clobber this thing. Boom!
Well, perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Yeah, you can trust me, Shadowheart. We are a good team there. We just killed all three of them without getting hit. Now, that is the second most impressive time that I've done this battle. There was one time where I did play a rogue, and my rogue character was able to kill all three of them by himself because I made efficient use of sneaking up there, going into sneak mode, and killing them all with a good ranged bow. So they can be soloed with a rogue with good sneaking capabilities. And some good luck with the dice rolling. I know I'm going to level them up pretty soon, but I'm going to get these items first. Basic poison. Dead mind flayer up there. What's he got? One of those. Oh. I didn't see that guy there. Oh, nice. He has a rapier. That's something that Eddeth can use because that is, what is it called? Finesse weapon. I was thinking in my mind, I was like, versatile. Nope, not versatile. Versatile is something else. It's finesse. Let's bring these back together. Let's level them up right away. Alright, so we get to choose our fighting style. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. I'm probably going to pause and get some drink. Obviously, we are picking Archer. And we get our first 2 spells. Hunter's Mark. Now normally, I pick Hunter's Mark and Hail of Thorns. However, because we're not going to level up before we get to the Druid Grove, I believe, I'm going to instead pick Speak with Animals. Because that is a very interesting thing to do in this game, in my opinion. So I'm actually going to pick Speak with Animals and Hunter's Mark. And there we go. Hunter's Mark is almost a given for the Ranger. I feel like it's like one of the go-to spells to pick early on. Alright. And the neat thing about a cleric is they pretty much get all of their spells on their class, except they have to prepare spells. And right now, I can prepare 5 of these spells. So technically, I have all of these spells. I just can only have 5 of them prepared at the moment. Alright. Oh, and then plus the spells you get with your domain. She's a trickery domain cleric. We're going with Healing Word and Cure Wounds, because she's ultimately going to be our healer here. Inflict Wounds, I find, is a little bit better, because she tends to get... I tend to have her pretty close into the combat, because she has a shield and a mace. We're going to go with Bane instead of Bless. I really haven't used Holt, but I should use it sometimes. I'm not going to do Create Water yet. That's not going to be as helpful as... I mean, it is helpful when things go exploding. We're going to do Holt. Maybe I'll actually use it this time. And then we've got Invoke Duplicity now. Let me save this really quickly and pause, and I gotta get a drink. Alright, let's resume. We're probably gonna get a full party of characters, and then I'm probably gonna end the session right when we get Gale, or after we get Gale. And then we'll be, yeah, because this, I'm gonna probably start editing some of these videos then, instead of going on and recording more, because it is getting a little later and I do have work tomorrow.
You there! Come here! I need help! Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back.
There. Can you see it?
See if I get this perception check. No, I failed. He got me this time.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
We're gonna headbutt the elf. 12. He's dexterous. 19. Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
you son of a...
Oh, good. This has improved a little bit. I actually headbutted him.
Your
Oh,
mind
his
twists.
knife's still a little
You're
janky.
looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Well, the thing is, I already know. Oh, but I could say I don't know, but something connected us. Yeah, put the knife away, and I'll tell you everything.
I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted. I might have done the same were the roles reversed.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'll just tell 'em my name and my story.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Alrighty. We leveled him up too because he just joined our party. Might as well do that really quickly, because rogues are easy. For second level, they get cunning action. And I believe we're not really rolling for our hit points. I believe it's the average. Because it's been consistently the same every time, so it must be just the average roll that we get. And let's jump down here, because there is a little secret down here. And let's explore. I'm just gonna bring Eddeth and Shadowheart, because with just the two of us, we should do it. I need Shadowheart's strength and my perception,
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
or nature. They both figured it out, though. That's nice. Because we've got Harper's map, gold, Harper's notebook, potion of speed, and a ruby. Alright, let's head back up first. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's check that first. We got some equipment to add and bring to our characters. Actually, we're giving you the disarm trap toolkit because you're a rogue, buddy. Rogues need that. I will give you the grease too, since you already have bottles. We're giving you the poison too. We're gonna have him wear some leather armor because elaborate key. We don't need this anymore. Send it to the camp, even though we haven't been to the camp yet. But yeah, Harper's notebook. Tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal. There is a frequent mention of sacrilegious activity among the local Selûnite sect. Okay. And then just send that to the camp. Shanty too. Let's send it to the camp. The stained ragged map has passed through countless hands. A little harp marks an area called Moonrise Towers, with a small inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scroll, cache. Or cache. Cache or cache? Let's just say cache. It's got an E there. The E could be silent though. Oops. I had my fingers in the wrong buttons. But come on, Astarion, use your kit. Do those thieves' tools. Lockpick this. Get us a good item. Unlocked it. What did we get? Helmet and gold. Okay. But now let's go to our equipment because we need to get Astarion just the leather armor, because this gives us all the benefits of leather armor, except we get disadvantage on stealth rolls, which is not good for our rogue. So, leather armor. Sorry, pal. I know your padded leather armor looks kind of cool, but we got to get you something better. We're going to give our character the rapier, even though he would be good with it too. But just in case they get up close and personal, we gotta always have something, right? And who's the helmet gonna go to? Dexterity saving throws. +1 to it. Might as well just do me for now. Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh, there we go. Because we're gonna give it to Astarion. I like her wild hair. I'm gonna give him dual daggers when he's up close. That should be fine for now. Yeah, because we can't really add a lot right now. We have like basic stuff right now. Now we'll head over here. We got another event we can interact with.
More survivors. They're trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Something's
So much
wrong.
blood.
They should be.
Come on, dig! Faster! Get her out of there! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive, but wounded.
Okay. Fortunately, this is not something good for my character, because charisma is our dump stat. So, but we could just say, what are you doing? Let the monster die. Step back. I'm here to help. We still gotta go with, we still gotta try to get these guys out of their mind control, so it's clouding your minds. Look at what's in front of you. 16. So the target was originally 15. We have a -1, so now we have to roll a 16 or higher. That's not gonna happen. Nope, 5. That's the problem when you have a charisma as your dump stat.
Your words fall on deaf ears. The creature's hold on them is too strong.
monster! That's my daughter! She's dying!
Not your daughter.
You did this! You want to kill her!
Now there is one easy way to get rid of their mind control.
Where are we? There was fire in the sky and then the voice. Oh gods, the voice! What happened?
Oh, they gave me Astarion for this. Darn it. It must have been his turn next, so that's what happened. Anyway, so I guess I'll try to do what Astarion would do. He tried to kill me. That's what. Monster was using you like a puppet. Like you're helping that thing, the voice. Let's just do that. It actually would be what Eddeth would have said too, so.
Gods.
But I think he would say this.
I think you're right. It called out from the wreckage. It sounded just like my daughter. But she's been dead for years. That thing got into our heads, drove us mad. We wrecked our boat just trying to get close to it. What do we do now?
That's something Astarion probably would say. We're gonna have to go with it. We're Astarion right now.
Will you help?
So it's gonna kill him. Oh God, she critted. Oh no, what'd you do, Astarion? Oh God, they're hitting. They're hitting well. Technically can't sneak attack because we don't have advantage. Yeah. Didn't need that anyway. She's down. Go grab everything. Strange, you didn't have a bonus action. Gotta get close. But yeah, she has minor illusion for cantrip. Actually. Ooh, not so good. Let's try charming.
Tempora mutant.
Charmed. Okay, I haven't done this before actually. I actually haven't used charm person before, so I'm curious how this is gonna work in this game. Oh, I almost skipped my turn. Oh, I did a Laura Bailey from first season of Critical Role. I forgot to put in Hunter's Mark first. Might as well do it anyway, just in case. In case I actually have another turn later on. Plus, once he dies, I could bring it to another person without a spell slot. Or without... Oh, he's still shooting at me. Hide? Yep, we're out of vision. Okay, now let's sneak attack. Now, for those of you that haven't played this game that much, don't use Hunter's Mark again to reapply. There's a whole different selection here. So this will do it without having to spend another spell slot. See, we still have our spell slot. I think I have sneak attack anyway because he's threatened, right? Yeah. So let's do it. And I missed. Got him. Well, you're happy, Astarion. We killed them all. Anyway, I did rob us of an extra cutscene that we could have done with the mind flayer, but I think she would have been smart enough to kill the mind flayer right away, because she would have tried to help these people.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
We won't rest just yet. Let's just connect the black space here so we have a full map over here. Because instead of going the way to meet Astarion, from where we attacked the intellect devourers right away, we could have gone up this way and here and totally pass up Astarion over here. But now we are gonna meet Gale, but I think
Footprints.
yeah, there's some
There may be even more that survived the crash.
dead goblins here first. Not golems. Or golems or anything like that. Yep, and now we can meet Gale.
You're alive. That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
Well met. You were on the ship as well, I presume?
Very same. A traumatizing experience, if an instructive one.
By trauma, I suppose you mean the thing they put in my eye?
Yes. The ocular penetration by an illithid tadpole, which will end with our souls being snuffed like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
No, I'm no wizard. Or I could just, yeah, I'll just say, why do you ask?
Because I need one, but it'll have to wait. The primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
I recall it, yes, vividly.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis? It is to be avoided.
Yeah, it is.
I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
We have a cleric in our party, but I am a ranger. I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but I cannot remove an alien parasites.
I gathered as much.
Alien parasites.
We'll have to look for a solution elsewhere. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
That sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
Now I am curious. I wonder, because I haven't gotten far enough to see more hints of that, but I'm curious that if we don't romance Shadowheart or Gale, I wonder if these two kind of hook up in the game. Oh shoot, we left Astarion behind because he's still hiding. Let's get him out of hiding. Sorry, Astarion. I didn't see you there. Oh, we moved to him. As soon as we uncrouched, we all moved to him. was like, where's our characters? Anyway, let's level up Gale right away. We can choose his subclass too because his subclass is in level 2. And either one is honestly good. But we're going to go with Evocation School because he's going to be more of our blaster in times of need. Because we already have Shadowheart, who's probably going to be more of our booster anyway, of like boosting stats, and she's going to be more of our Abjuration School kind of thing. So we have spells we can prepare, but actually, let's put in the new spells first. Alright. I can learn a lot with this wizard. We're going to go with Magic Missile, because that's always useful. It never misses. Granted, it's not that much force, but you can use it for a level 2 spell, and it's a little bit better. Burning Hands. Let's go with Find Familiar. Let's do that. I haven't done that yet. I haven't used that spell just yet, because there's a lot of spells I haven't used, because I tend to go with like the tried and true spells sometimes. Alright, we're gonna go with Mage Armor. Magic Missile will prepare. Witch Bolt. Sleep. And Grease, because we do have Fireball. Not Fireball, we have Firebolt. And we could grease up some enemies and then use Firebolt if they're still in the grease. Plus, if they fall prone with the grease spell, that gives Shadowheart 100%, or I think it gives her 100% with her Sacred Flame. So that's useful to do too. That's a useful combination if we're given that opportunity. But anyway, I'm gonna go over to these ruins, stop here, and then I'm gonna stop the session for tonight. Actually, let's see. Our spells are still pretty good, right? Yeah. We should be fine. Let's just get these guys some health first. Because I won't go to the camp just yet. Why is that there? Okay. Because I'm sure I have apples and food and stuff, which can be used to heal. Astarion needs some health. Let's give him an apple too. He still needs a little bit more. Let's have him eat some bread. Eat some bread. There we go. Alright, I'm going to do some item management off screen. But for now, we're going to save it. And until next time, this is Bruce Gifford, and I'll be back with another Let's Play, hopefully not too long after I upload this video. Take care.